Let's talk about day 7 embryos, and research indicates that day 7 embryos have a lower potential of pregnancy compared to day 5 and day 6 euploid embryos. Now, several studies have been done which have examined the reproductive potential of day 5 to day 7 embryos and found that day 7 embryos consistently show reduced implantation and live birth rates for those embryos. We looked at euploidy rates, that means genetically normal embryos. Day 7 embryos have a lower potential of implantation compared to day 5 and day 6 embryos. For example, there was one study which reported euploidy rates, the genetic normality rates of 40.5% for day 7 embryos compared to 54.7% for day 5 and 52.9% for day 6 embryos. Second, we look at implantation and live birth rates. The implantation and live birth rates for day 7 embryos are significantly lower than those for day 5 and day 6 embryos. One study found that the live birth rates for euploid embryos again was 68.5% for day 5, 55.2% for day 6, and only 36% for day 7 embryos. Another study also reported a live birth rate was around 26.6% for day 7 embryos, which is considerably lower than the pregnancy rates and the live birth rates for earlier stage embryos. And remember, these were all euploid embryos. Clinical outcomes again, when you see the factors controlling such as maternal age, day 7 embryos show a lower potential of implantation. It does suggest that the delay in development in reaching a blastocyst stage may in fact also affect their viability. So, what are its potential benefits of having a day 7 transfer? We think that despite the lower success rates, some studies do indicate that extending the culture till day 7 increases the pool of transferred embryos, particularly for patients who do not have many usable embryos by day 6. And this may be beneficial also in older patients who tend to see embryos develop more slowly. Overall, what you have to think about is while day 7 embryos can still result in a successful pregnancy, they generally have a lower success rate compared to embryos that reach a blastocyst stage either on day 5 or day 6. Thank you.